What's up, y'all? So today we're gonna be going over my job list. I told y'all in the previous video I was gonna try to get that to y'all. So today that's what we about to go over and what we about to talk about. Got my Airforce folder, got all the good stuff in here. Did a lot of research on these jobs, and it was a lot. It took a minute for me to get my final list, but with the Air Force, I know it's a bit different from the other branches. So the Air Force, there's 4 categories. There's no GT score. There's no all them other letters or none. It's only 4 letters you got to worry about: mechanical, administrative, general, and electronic. I think E is for electronic, something like that. Yeah. So in my case, I'm gonna just give y'all my scores. I didn't score that well in tests. I got a 57, so that's not that good, but I still qualify for some decent jobs. So in my mechanical, I got a 39, which is bad. I feel like I guessed throughout that whole section on ASVAB, but it is what it is. I have a 61, which is administrative. I got a 61 in there. General, I got a 55, and electronic, I got 52. So with those scores, you don't qualify for the crazy good jobs, but you still get some decent and sleeper picks for the jobs. So I know it's some rules that gotta go into the when you're picking your jobs. You have to pick 10. This is what my recruiter told me, or the person at the recruiting place told me, because my recruiter always out. But 1, you have to pick a you have to pick an aptitude. In my case, my aptitude indexes are in general and administrative. You can have yours in the mechanical or the electronic, like it's dependent on what you get on your ASVAB. So those are the 2 I qualify for. You have to pick one of those in your 10, so you have to pick 9 other jobs. You also have to, you only can pick 1 medical job in your top 10. You can't pick, over 1. That's what I was told. You only can, but if you want to pick more jobs, you can have however many medical jobs you want after the 10. So say you want to do 20, you have the 1 medical job in your 10, and then at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, they all can be medical jobs. So I don't get it. They just want to make you feel better, I feel like. But basically they just say you don't need the medical, or they don't need any medical jobs unless, like, I don't know, you got a crazy score or something. I don't know. But for my job list, let me open my iPad. For my job list, I have like 12 just in case. But for my aptitude index, I picked the general. No. I picked the administrative one. Yeah. So in that one, he gave me like a whole list of everything. So basically, the ones that's highlighted are the aptitude indexes, and all the other ones, like the ones that's not highlighted, are the job that you can get in that index, if that makes sense. So say for instance, I'm gonna just give mine for example. So I'm doing the administrative index, or if they pick this AFSC code for me, which is basically the job code, if they pick that code, I can only get one of these jobs, basically, if that makes sense. I hope I explained that right. That's my index. I have some cool jobs in it. I don't know if it's like specifically for me, or if it's just like this is the overall look of the index type of thing. So in my index, it's traffic management, fleet management, medical material, public health, and pharmacy. So I feel like this is kind of a steal because it has 3 medical jobs. And if I can't get the number 1 job that I want, which is, I'm gonna go over with y'all, then I feel like I'm gonna put that up higher on the list so it can be more likely for me to get a medical job, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna just get into my list. So for number one, the job is called aviation resource. It's basically like what was explained to me, or all the research I did. It's basically like admin for the pilots and for the parachuters and they say missile combat crew. So you basically admin for there. They go to you before they like go out into what they about to do on their mission or whatever. So I think that would be pretty cool just to work with the pilots and people like that. So that's my number one job. I feel like the research I did is like a sleeper job. Like it's pretty chill, and that's something I want. Like I'm just at a desk. I get my 9 to 5 done, and it's cool because like you seeing what the pilots and the parachuters they do on a daily basis or whatever. So I feel like that's pretty cool. For my second job, is physical medicine, which is basically physical therapy for the airmen. Basically, if they get hurt, they go to you for physical therapy, blah blah blah, this and that, rehab, all that. So that's pretty self-explanatory. For 3 is aerospace physiology. I feel like that's pretty cool too, because basically you're like the teacher for the parachuters and everybody who's like going in the air type shit. Basically you're training them with their gear, their oxygen levels, all of that stuff. So I feel like that's pretty cool too. So that's my number 3. Religious affairs. So basically that one is you're the chaplain's assistant is what I got from my research. You basically just putting together events and you advising people, and you just doing a whole bunch of different stuff that has to do with religious things that people go through type. So I feel like that would be pretty cool because I want to get closer and deeper into my faith. They say you don't have to be religious to do so. You just have to be open to other different religions, if that makes sense. Like if you're Christian, you got to be open to not even doing, but just being around, or Muslim or whatever, because it's not only one religion that everybody follows. So type. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. I feel like that's pretty chill. My goal for this whole thing is to foreign done. That's my thing. Foreign done, get my money right, meet new people, travel, everything. Like I just want all the benefits that goes with it, and just to get my life that push start. 5 is my aptitude index. This might go higher after I talk to my recruiter. I just got to talk to her just to make sure, I'm doing everything right and it makes sense. So for 5, sorry about the dog. For 5, I got my index, and I already told y'all those jobs that are included in that index, which is, let me say it again, traffic management, fleet management, medical material, public health, and pharmacy. I would take any of those jobs. I'm not gonna lie. Those are some pretty decent jobs, if you ask me. It's not like the other index where they have freaking security force, services, airfield management. It's just like jobs that I just don't want to do. And if you put that in your top 10 and they select that index for you, then those are the jobs that you're stuck with. So basically, I don't want that in my top 10 because I don't want them jobs. I saw security forces and I was done. I don't want to do that. I'm all right. For my next job is fleet management. This is number 6, fleet management. That's basically like you're scheduling like the maintenance for the vehicles, the equipment, all of that stuff. So I feel like that'd be pretty cool, pretty decent. And if I feel like it's a good thing to have afterwards, if it's like, why not? My next one is maintenance management. So those are the actual scheduling of the aerospace vehicles, the engines, the parts more so than the specific vehicle. So it just schedule all the like appointments for those. So I feel like that'd be cool too. The next one is material management. This is basically like, it would describe to me like as Amazon, basically for the military manages material activities, involves inventory, storage, supplies, and all of the equipment. So basically Amazon. Now, the next one is traffic management. This is basically the job that moves all like cargo, material, property, all inside the base and outside the base. So like if somebody needs to move, if they're bringing like in a large shipment, this is what that is. Storage, all of that. So that's what they take care of. And for 10 is operations management. It says managing civil engineering and control centers during peacetime, wartime, basically during everything. So I need more information on that, so I'm gonna ask my recruiter about that. But that's my 10, and my runner-ups basically is personnel and command and control operations. Personnel, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, and command and control operations, it provides communications, information, support throughout the full spectrum of operations, peacetime. So if something's going on, they're gonna go through the command and control operations first. That's who, like, if it's an emergency, if it's a crisis, if it's a disaster or anything that's happening, they go into the command and control first. I feel like those are pretty cool. The command and control is the only one that's not 9 to 5. I forgot what like the specific term was for it, but I think it's like, like different shifts every week type shit. Like I forgot what they call it, but like Monday, Tuesday, it'd be 11 to whatever. Wednesday, Thursday, it'd be 7 a.m. to, it just changes. I forgot what they call it though. But yeah, that is my list, man. I'm pretty excited. I go meet with my recruiter today. I probably should have did the video after, but oh well. This is my list for you guys. When y'all picking y'all list, do research, man. Go to Reddits just to see like people's like actual experience in those jobs, and just do a lot of research, bro, because you don't want to be stuck with a job that you don't like or you don't want to do. And like, take time to actually do your list, because like I said, it's 4 to 6 years, bro. Like, you don't want to just waste that on something that you don't want to do or don't see yourself doing, because who's to say you want to do any of this, So or that you can't tolerate, or what I'm saying, like, just actually do the research, bro. Like, it don't hurt. I feel like that's all I got for you guys. I hope that I get my number one pick. It's either my number one pick or any medical job. I feel like I'll be straight. I feel like I'll be overly good if I got that. So appreciate you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll get y'all another video soon. Comment down below what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to, if y'all got any questions, just ask. I'll try my best to answer them. So yeah, maybe I should do a Q&A if you guys are down for that. So appreciate y'all.